Alicia and Elizabeth, thanks a million for chatting this today. Congratulations on the film. It's very stylish, very sexy, fun. You must be delighted with the reaction it's getting so far.
Yeah, it's been
wonderful.
Amazing. It's a pleasure doing press when all the journalists seem quite excited.
Yeah, people seem to be enjoying it. Yeah.
Thanks for the compliment. Cheers. Thank you. I'll just take responsibility for all of that.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, cheers. So how difficult was it a decision to make? Because you get to wear beautiful clothes, drive fast cars, shoot people as well. So that's always a bonus. So was it an easy decision to make to sign up?
Absolutely. I mean, I've always been a huge fan of Guy's work. I think Snatch was the first film I ever saw. I think I was far too young to see it. I was probably like 11.
Yeah, Lock, Stock was mine.
Yeah. But he's such a great filmmaker. He's got such a unique way of seeing the world. And I think when someone hands you a villain on a platter, it's such a gift as an actor because you have such artistic license to create sort of an outrageous character and it be completely believable in this world of kind of cliches and stereotypes that we all owned and then created something new with.
Cool. And Elizabeth, would you mind describing Alicia's character? And then can we do vice versa as well?
Yeah, let's do that. That's much more interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Alicia,
feel free to slag her off as well. You know,
I would never.
Please do it.
I would never. Alicia plays Gaby Teller, and she's a car mechanic. She's this really sort of badass car mechanic who is stuck behind the wall in East Berlin, and her father has been kidnapped, and he's a rocket scientist, and so she hasn't spoken to him for 10 years. I think it's like 10 years. They're sort of estranged, and Napoleon comes to find her, and she becomes the asset of the two spies. But what's so great about Gaby is she's morally ambiguous, so you never know who she's working for, what her intentions are, whether she's just there to try and find her father, whether she's working for the other side, you never quite know. But she's just this sort of great tomboy with a lot of spunk.
Oh, that was a lovely description. Thank
Wasn't
you
it?
so much.
That's perfect.
Don't you make me put you over my knee.
So you don't want to dance, but you do want to wrestle.
No, I did not say that.
For a special agent, you're not having a very special day, are you?
Elizabeth plays Victoria Vinciguerra. Wonderful name. And she is, I just find her one of the most cool and sexy villains I've ever seen. And just the fact that she's a villain that you kind of love to hate. And she is very much a self-made woman. She's come from a very different background than what we see her in the film. She marries this very Italian rich playboy in a sense, and she kind of uses all those assets to be able to build her enterprise. And she's a woman who don't like to get her hands dirty, so she has found my dad in the film to build her an atom bomb so she can just send it off to somebody else and, well, get a step closer to world domination.
Yeah, bad guys always have more fun.
They do. They actually do.
You ought to investigate Victoria Vinciguerra.
They will send an army to stop us.
We must give them an appropriate welcome.
Did I read somewhere that you're a massive Captain Planet fan as well? Is this true?
Yes.
Please tell me this is true.
This is so true. Where did you read that?
Well, we talked about what TV series we wanted to
Captain Planet was my world. Actually, I think it's where I started my sort of acting career. For 2 years of my life, I told everyone I was Linka with the power of wind.
Well, I was Wheeler. I didn't have the red hair, but wanted to control
Captain
fire.
Planet was
Maybe
the
you
best.
should be in the new, we need to bring the series for the next generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's greenlight this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, one last dilemma. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck?
Duck?
Duck.
Oh, wow.
One horse-sized duck
How
or
do we need
100 duck-sized horses?
One
I
horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized...
I would be
100
afraid.
duck-sized horses. I don't know what
Yeah,
a
I would be
horse-sized duck would do to me.
Because they're more like a horde. I would be, that's much more scary.
If there were little horses, you could just kind of plap.
It's
oh,
like,
that
I'm
sounds
quite
horrible.
terrified
I don't
of
wanna say
like bugs or things in big numbers. Because you don't know where they're going to come
plagues,
from. And they can creep up on you because you can't know where all of them are at once. Whilst I would be quite excited to see a horse-sized duck.
Excitement is a new emotion that we haven't heard before. So you'd be excited to see them as it molds you and then you're sorted. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice way to go. Listen, Elizabeth, Alicia, thank you very much for
Thank
chatting
you.
us today.
Thank you
It's a
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
Uncle.
How's that for entertainment?